A lot to talk about here in weather because it's an important time. A lot of people are going to be moving around, and you know what? I don't think the weather's going to disappoint here. It's going to be really nice. Now, we do have a few concerns, including some wave concerns, and that's why our friends over at Surfline, such a great resource for you at ksby.com. We've hooked up with Surfline not only for the cameras, but water temperature, swell, tides, all of that can be found over at ksby.com. Be on KSBY on social media. I'm TV Dave on Twitter and TV Dave Hovde on Facebook, where these pictures came from. Wesley Frame captured a meeting. And it's not even a Zoom meeting. These actually got together today, I believe, out at Atascadero Lake. Let's take a look at this. Michelle Sherman, beautiful, love it, no wait weather. That's one of the tags I use when I share the extended forecast early in the day. And you can find that, again, over on my social media. And with this picture, Diane Bonifacio decided to wish me a happy Thanksgiving. Well, happy Thanksgiving to you and to all of you out there. I really do hope that you have safe times with your family this week. Santa Ynez 70 today, 67 Pismo Beach, 63 Morro Bay, and 66 at San Luis Obispo Airport. So temperatures down a degree or two from yesterday. We did have a cold front that came through, and we had plenty of northwesterly winds. We're off the peaks by about 10 degrees right now, sitting in the 50s across the board, with the winds onshore up to 15, 20 miles per hour. They're going to move offshore, and I'll explain why. We had a cold front pushing through here, high pressure right behind it. Now, as the high pressure builds in, it's going to ultimately start driving northeasterly winds, not just locally, but in Southern California as well. Yes, there is a surf advisory for 12 to 15 foot waves with max sets up to 18. This is an increase in the forecast here. So the winds did pick up quite a bit, so we've adjusted the forecast. Thanksgiving outlook for Lompoc. If you're going outside, temperatures in the middle 60s noon through 3, not too bad. Some folks have suggested maybe doing a Thanksgiving meal outside. Santa Barbara a little on the cooler side. We'll get into the 60s for a little while in the afternoon. San Luis Obispo middle 60s. I backed this down just a little bit from my outlook earlier this week. I was thinking closer to 70, but I think probably mid 60s a good range here. Pismo Beach looking to be in the mid to upper 60s as well. Here you can see those offshore winds setting up as early as tonight. They really do pick up on Thursday, but especially across Ventura County in Southern California. In fact, much of Southern California is in fire weather warnings. Our pace of the offshore flow will not be that strong, so I doubt we'll see anything in the way of a warning. However, offshore winds, dry air, clear skies, some freezing conditions expected in the interior. Okay, so the East Coast is dealing with a system tomorrow, so we're going to see quite a bit of shower activity from New York through Orlando. The other side of the front is this cooler. Minneapolis 41, Bismarck 42, patches of snow across the west, windy in Billings 42, 65 in the Bay, 66 in San Diego, and plenty of upper 60s and low 70s. Again, we only really peak for maybe an hour or so. So again, if you're doing your Thanksgiving outside, I do think as long as you time it up in that early afternoon to mid-afternoon time frame, you should be pretty good. Now, a few of the interior spots will only see daytime highs in the 50s tomorrow after freezing overnight, and the southern Salinas River Valley could freeze overnight as well, with even colder days coming. It's going to be a pretty long run of a cold start, but mild afternoon highs in the interior valleys. But at the coastal valleys, yeah, it's a little more mild, but you'll notice some 30s in there as well. But again, those daytime highs in the 70s, that's pretty easy to watch the higher number. Richard, back to you.